Ed with Seasons Arbor Service, and I have another homeowner tip for you. Come and listen to my story of a man named Fred. He had 20 spruces and 2 of them were dead. So he called me up and asked me to find out why. Some arborist had told him that it was spider mites that is, and lots of them. So I went to his house to have a look at them. Well, that's the end of my songwriting capabilities and my poetry as far as that goes. Maybe you can help me finish writing the song. If not, that's okay. But now for the rest of the story. So I did go to his house and took a look at his spruce trees. They had encircled the patio. And indeed, 2 of them were dead, and the 3rd one was just about on its way out. So the question begged, what happened, since the rest of the spruce trees were healthy? He gave me the history of the property that he and his family had just moved in a couple years ago, and so they inherited this problem. The first thing I did was cut away the dead branches of the trees that had died. And look what I found. Yikes. That's right. Someone had cabled these trees years ago and left the cables in the tree without adjusting them, without moving them, and the trees grew around the cables and killed the trees. The homeowner was so upset because now he'd have to remove the trees and then look at his neighbor's very unkept backyard until the new trees, which we planted, grew in the void. If you have a tree planted, you should put a note in your calendar a year from the day it was planted to remind you to have those supports removed. If you have cabling done, they should be inspected yearly to see if any adjustments need to be made. That way you'll save money and not having to remove and replace trees that have been cabled. And with Seasons Arbor Service, we have the calendar to do the yearly inspection so your trees don't end up like Fred's. Because we at Seasons Arbor Service have the solutions for your trees and lawns.